my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review and slash first impressions of the new Hocus Pocus X Colourpop palette. I was so excited when I saw that this palette was launching on Colourpop's website. By the way, I know this intro is looking a little dark, but I thought since we are doing the Hocus Pocus palette, is October now, we can get a little bit into those spooky, darker vibes. The rest of the video was going to be a little bit brighter. Hocus Pocus is one of my favorite movies, and anything that I can use for makeup and is also like a cute like collector's item, I'm all about. When I saw the shades, I was like, this is fall in a palette and I'm obsessed with it and it looks super cute. If you guys are interested in seeing this makeup look using the Colourpop Hocus Pocus palette, and if this palette is actually worth your money, then just keep on watching. Guys, so let's get into the palette. I was on a mission today, let me tell you. I totally forgot to buy it on Colourpop's website when it launched on Thursday. I was just getting some work done. My alarm totally did not go off. I missed that opportunity there, so I got up straight today on Sunday when it launched at Ulta to try and get the palette. I went to two Ultas, guys. I went to the one in my city and then I went like 15 minutes away, and I was able somehow to snag this palette. And the Ulta I went to only had 9 palettes in stock. 9. So I don't understand. Hopefully they bring this back and kind of get it in stock. But I still want to do in-person impression for you guys, and also just like kind of a look. Here's the outside packaging. And it is so cute. I love how spooky it looks. And then it's kind of the same situation here with the cauldrons in the back. That's really cute. I just noticed this detail. So if you look on the side, if you see that, it looks like little pages. So I love that detail. So it truly looks like a spell book. And it has kind of like the same page situation on the Unicart. And Hocus Pocus actually used to scare me when I was a kid. I don't know why. It just really kind of freaked me out, just the whole concept. And I was very scared of it. But now that I am an adult, it's really funny. And Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus is probably my favorite spooky movies. And I think this is the perfect palette to kick off my first fall Halloween spooky video of the season. It's really cute. It has these sisters, and then here is the palette in all its beautiful glory. I went to Sephora today and I got suckered in yet again. So this is the Makeup by Mario, and it's the Eye Prep and Set. Eye Prep and Set. So this is in the shade Light. Usually I use MAC Painterly Paint Pot, or no, Soft Ochre. I was interested in this just to see how it does since I'm kind of running out of Soft Ochre. So I was like, okay, well, let's give this a try. I don't know if this will be good or not, but the good news is I know how Colourpop shadows usually perform, so I'm not nervous about it. And it looks like it comes like a shadow, like a setter. So I think it should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and take number P2. It looks like a little darker and like more yellow tone, so I think I'm gonna like it better. And I'm just gonna use my finger and we'll kind of review this and see how it works. It kind of feels like concealer, like, you know, those like concealers that come in like a little palette. And I'm just gonna put this on my eye. So far it looks like it's not as thick as Soft Ochre or like the Paint Pots by MAC. It's really thin. It truly feels kind of just like a concealer. It does a pretty good job of canceling out my little redness in veins. I could still kind of see them peeking through, like my little purplies, but not terrible. So there's the primer. I'm gonna go ahead and set it just because that is what it is recommended to do, and we'll see if that's the best way. I'll let you guys know after. I'm gonna listen to Makeup by Mario because he knows way more than me. I'm just gonna take the setter right now. Do you guys ever set your base? I'm really curious to know. I never usually set my Paint Pot by MAC, the Soft Ochre. Looking at it, I'm not the biggest fan. I could still really see my veins. Like, it's canceled out, but I prefer it looks more canceled out with my Soft Ochre Paint Pot, so we shall see. So far, this is okay. Not sure if it's worth it. May return. Keep your receipts, y'all. I think what I'm gonna start off with is Low Salem right here. Ooh, it's a really pretty pink. Now I am going to go ahead and take the shade On Toast down here. And so far they're blending good on top of that Makeup by Mario base. Go ahead and take the shade Bewitched right here. It's a really pretty dark olive green. I just feel very fall, and this is, for whatever reason, the greens are what really got me intrigued about the palette. So I've been really feeling like olives, and I'm just like, oh, it is fall. The shade names in here are so cute. Like, I love that they have a shade named Thackeray Binks and Tis Firm. Those are actually my favorite two shades for like personal reasons. I have a little cousin, his name is Zachary, and his whole life I actually call him Zachary Binks because of Hocus Pocus. So I thought it was really cute, and it just reminds me of my little cousin, and it's his season right now. Our whole lives we thought it was Zachary Binks in the movie, but then we learned it was Thackeray, which was shocking. The more you know. The shade Tis Firm, and my cousin Amanda, she has a YouTube channel as well. I will link her in the description below, and she does really great makeup, like the best eye looks, like obsessed. We always like comment on random movies and like random movie quotes, and we kind of like go back and forth, and we remember like the most pointless parts of movies. So like part where Sarah Jessica Parker is like bouncing like on the asphalt, and she's like, "Tis firm." Just thought it was the funniest line. And then I would comment on her Instagram, like every picture she posts, whether it was a selfie or like she was doing something cool, I would literally comment on every post, "It is firm," and everyone's like, what is this girl commenting? But I was literally just quoting Hocus Pocus, another shade name that has a special place in my heart just because it makes me laugh. It looks really pretty. It looks almost like a dark brown or black. You can barely tell it's green, like only if you look. But I'm going to take on Tushed again, and out those edges of that green shade. I'm gonna take a little bit of Hello Salem as well, just further work that blend in. Take the shade Yabos right here, that olive green shade, and I'm just gonna put this like a halo eye, so like the inner and outer corners. Brush isn't picking it up like I would like it to. Go in with my finger with this one. Really wanted to go in with a Brew Potion. It just looks so beautiful, but I think I'm actually gonna go in with a Wench and put it in the middle. I'm not liking how these sparkly shadows, these shimmers, are applying with a brush so far. I'm using like this Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. So I'm just going to take my finger again, and I think it's going to apply much better. Yep. Already better. Those are a little dry and powdery, I will say. Colourpop, just depending on the shadow, like my double entendre and like some of the Kathleen Light shimmers are like metallics. They're a little more creamy, but these are a little bit more on the powdery side. Going back with Bewitched, that green shade. Sigma brush, I swear, is like the best. It's a Sigma E36. It's this tiny brush. It is so good for getting in the outer corners and really just deepening everything. Bring it a little bit in the crease too. I am back. I have most of my makeup done for the most part. I am liking how it turned out, and the eyes, it did cut off a little bit. What I did was keep building up and blending out the Bewitched shade, the dark olive green, to my liking. It just kind of blended away when I started going in with the On Toast and Hello Salem. So I just kept going in with a mix of those three just to get the blend and the look that I want. And I also layered a little bit more of the Yabos shade. Now before I go in my bottom lash line, I'm gonna line my eyes with the MAC Costa Rica Pretty Brown Liner. Brown eyes are like hazel-y green eyes. This really pulls it out, so love this liner. I'm gonna go ahead and take this flat shader brush, and I'm gonna go in with Bewitched again to just line my lower lash line. I'm going to take this little blendy brush, and this is the Jaclyn Hill JH37, and I'm going to take here On Toast, which was our transition shade, and I'm just going to use that to blend out that dark green Bewitched shade. Really tie all of it together. Bring it down a little farther than I'm used to, just to make it really smoky, if you can see, so bringing it down. I'm going to take this tiny little detail brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Full Moon. It's just this creamy color, and it has just the slightest bit of sparkle, but I don't think it's going to transfer too much, and I'm just going to use this to highlight my brow bone. Oh, the sparkle really sticks. I really didn't think it was going to stick all that well. You can really see like the chunky glitter flecks. Take a little bit of the Wench shade, that silver, and just put it just slightly on my lid. That is the look. I'm gonna go ahead and finish just the rest of my makeup, set my face and all that, and then I will be right back. All right, friends, so my makeup is officially all done, and overall I love how it turned out. Foundation I'm wearing is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I will have a review on this foundation linked up here if it's already up. Bronzer, I'm wearing just the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, as well as the Nars Seaside Bronzer, just kind of a mix. And for blush, I am wearing, I kind of did like a mix of makeup today, Mykonos by Buxom, as well as the Cover FX Warm Honey. And for highlight, I am just wearing the Amrezy highlighter, as well as the Jaclyn Hill like overall light beam one. We'll link down below. I really love how the eyes turned out. I think they are so pretty and so fall ready. For the makeup by Mario, I am not sure exactly how I feel about it just yet. The shadows seem to perform well with this under it, even if I think I would like something a little bit more canceling on my eyes personally. So unclear about this, if it's worth it. I have to keep testing it out and I'll let you guys know. As far as the palette though, this is beautiful. It is such a beautiful palette, beautiful deep colors. The Bewitched shade, I was kind of nervous just because, you know, like dark green, a little bit harder and trickier, but I think it looks really pretty, and I think it's like a nice subtle fall pop of color, since it's like, is it green, is it black, is it a dark brown? And then the On Toast and Hello Salem are really pretty shades. The Full Moon shade, I don't think I'll ever use it as a highlight again. For my brow bone, I might. I just don't like the chunky sparkle that you can kind of see through it, but it might be really pretty on the lid or in the inner corner. I think it is really pretty and well thought and rounded out, especially the names. Like, I think it is so cute. I love it, and I just love the artwork and all the thought they put into this collection. It's totally Hocus Pocus. I couldn't get the lip colors, but it was really weird. The Ultas at mine, one Ulta only had the palettes in stock and they only had 9, and then the other Ulta I went to that I left to try to get the palettes, because this is what I wanted the most out of the collection, only had the lip colors and like pretty much eyeshadows, I think, and the liners, which I thought was really weird that the Ultas around me only had one or the other. I think it's worth it. I'm so sad. I know that this is out of stock right now. I really hope that it comes back in stock. I have a feeling it might, just because it sold out so fast. So I hope this comes back in stock, so be on the lookout. Any updates from Colourpop, I will link it down below, but totally get your hands on this palette if you can. It's just so beautiful, and I'm so excited to wear this the rest of Halloween and use it for like some Halloween looks and fall looks. Just gave all the Halloween vibes and I love it. Hope you guys enjoyed this eye tutorial / review of the Colourpop Hocus Pocus palette. Let me know down in the comments below if you were able to get your hands on this palette, and also I want to know your guys' experience at your Ulta in store, and also just trying to get on the Colourpop website. I know it has been crazy, so I would love to know that. Also let me know any more fall videos you would like to see from me, either like fall skincare routines when your skin gets a little drier, or just kind of like decorate with me. I would also love to know that, so leave a comment down below, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.